I mean, these are one of my few first clients when I joined the Kera program. And he was a young guy, about 34 years old, 34, 35 years old. And he had, it was lymphoma cancer, if I can recollect correctly. And great guy, wonderful guy to talk to. I mean, you know, took me some time to build some rapport with him, but I got him to open up, discuss a lot of things. And one of the psychological, the connections to lymphoma was, and this is from studies done abroad, was that if people are not doing something that they want to do, it's typically patients who have Hodgkin's lymphoma are people who are not living a life that they really want to do. So post my second or third session with him, I did a little bit of study, and I said, okay, let me try and let me ask him what he really wants to do. And boy, I was completely taken aback, because he works in an IT firm. He's been doing that for the last 15 years. From the time he was 6 years old, he wanted to start a dairy farm. That was his goal, and that was his dream. His dream was shot down because of the fact that his parents didn't think of it as a very lucrative business. And typical, okay, go do your engineering, and then, he did his computer engineering, and he was made to go and work in an IT firm. And by suppressing that dream of his, it has developed this illness. And when I started asking him about, do you still think about that your dairy farm plans? And you wouldn't believe, he's made complete detailed business plans. And every time he makes a trip to the US where he has to go for a client visit through his company, he would try to figure out where are the closest dairy farms to where his client was situated. He would go there, study them. He's made his complete plan. So can you see for how many years that has been suppressed? And that for me then really reassured that, yeah, there is a psychological connect. And I started then observing these patterns in a lot of my other clients. And clearly, maybe it's not all the time bang on, but the thing is that there are always patterns which emerge, which will lead back to some psychological aspect. And that it may be 5 to 7%, but at least we're making a dent in that 5 to 7%.